Very funny. Please give a warm round of applause for PJ Cote, everyone. PJ Cote.
Reminds me of a joke I do, Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll notice, this painting is on loan from the personal collection of Marina Ibrahimovic. Don't worry about her, she just works at a pizza place. Also sells chicken. I appreciate you guys coming out here. Appreciate ya. That's something my dad used to say. Appreciate ya. It's so down home and homespun and homey. Appreciate ya. But you know, there's one segment of the population that doesn't appreciate the word appreciate. Anyone know?
Jamaicans.
Jamaican me crazy with that response. Thank you. Yes, it's the Jamaicans. And I'll tell you what, well, specifically the Rastafarians, because they have this sort of thing. They're such cannabis-infused peaceniks that they want to eliminate anything unpeaceful from the vibration. So they eliminate anything with the syllables ATE. Oh yeah, Rasta, we just eliminated that from the entire alphanumeric system, Rasta. We counted down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 to 10 to Rasta. I think it's a beautiful thing. I appreciate love that. I appreciate love them. My last name is Cote, or Cody, spelled C-O-T-E, incredibly easy to spell, incredibly hard to pronounce for some fucking reason. 50% of my name is encumbered with an accent mark. How fucking pretentious is that? Back in the day, people used to call the house and ask for Mr. Cote. Mr. Cote there? Dad like, you might want to check your foyer over to the mud room there for a few coats on the coat rack. Got nothing but Cody's here. So, tough name, but you know, I appreciate you guys, appreciate love you guys coming out. Once again, give it up to yourselves for coming out to the open mic and supporting the Rook and everybody doing this. Love yourself for that. But speaking of my dad, I think that's one of the reasons I'm such a stickler for correct English, because my dad would butcher the English language and refuse to be corrected. Like, when it was time to turn off the video game, he'd be like, shut off the Nintendo! Yes, Dad, I intend to. If you don't stop misbehaving, we're not going to Chunky Cheese on Friday. Amazing, that place doesn't exist, Father. I'm not missing anything. Or if he saw something on TV that made him mad, he'd go, that's ludicrous! You're right, Dad, especially the T. And I came up with a new one today. This is my new impression. I do a lot of impressions. And this one is Wyclef Jean from the Fugees describing his fork. 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, 4 times. As you know, the things on a fork are otherwise known as tines. I noticed you guys in Erie have a lot of skunks. You guys are a skunk-tastic town. I think you should adopt the skunks as your main high school football mascot. You'd save so much money on printing costs. Just a black and white theme with some gray stink marks. And I don't know if you're familiar with Michigan, but they have a Wolverine that they'll bring out onto the field as their mascot, like a live Wolverine. Do that in Erie, but just put a skunk in a cage, and you just walk up to your opponent to the high school, and you just kind of shake the cage at them, and you know, the best case scenario is they spray their opponents, and then they have to launder their uniforms. Hell, they may even have to forfeit the game altogether because you skunked them up. Do you have any bowlers in the house? Any bowlers? Anybody bowling here? Yep, we know Summers has a lot of things, including bowling. I took a phone call from a guy who was calling up for a shift. His name was Guy Bowling. And I just really hoped in my heart that he was a bowler. But I had a feeling that Guy Bowling was like, fuck bowling. I'll do anything but bowl. I'm Guy Parasailer. Guy Bowling. I guarantee that's what you're supposed to do, bro. It's your destiny. But no, he's like, no, fuck that, I'm gonna get into porn. I'm gonna call myself Guy Fucking. But then he came out a couple years later and he changed his name to BJ Cox. The other day I was walking my dog and I saw this small car with a large lesbian woman in it. She had a shaved head and nose rings, and she was sniffing her fingers and smiling. I said, good for you, lady. Good for you. I can see what happened the night before. She's over at McCoy's trying to get herself, nice straight girl. And she's like, hey, girl, let's do this. You come over with me. You can eat my pussy at the same time as I eat your pussy. And the girl's like, whoa, slow down. I'm on my period. It's like, no, that's cool. We'll work through it. We'll just call it a 6.9. I believe you with this. Okay. It's decimal-related humor. It's a slow burner. I love you guys unconditionally. I'm going to leave you with this impression I came up with about an hour ago. This is my impersonation of Tupac if he was a dog. Tupac as a dog. Outside! Dog's like I'm in the out of doors. Love you guys. My name is PJ Cote. We'll see you next time.
Keep it on for PJ, everyone. Keep it on for PJ.
Well done, bro. Thank you.
We have quite a few comics, so we're just going to keep it rolling. This next person lives with me. She is my wife. Can we get a chant for wife, 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 wife?